Hey guys, this is Kenny the Messy Soap or Royal Appleberry, and I am coming with the cutting of my once called Happy Soap, and the name has been changed to Groove and Hippie. Gabe, he wanted to name this soap, but he kind of tossed around some names, and I'm like, you know what, I like that. So this wasn't the exact name he liked, but it was just a couple that he threw, and I'm like, I kind of like that together. So this is Groove and Hippie, and is that groovy or what? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I love this. And it seems to be like my very brightly colored soaps have to do with hippie. I don't know why. It's so fitting. So I am absolutely in love with this. And I never like been a big fan of using neons and things like that, but now that I've made this soap, I'm like really wanting to use neons more. So I'm going to go nuts buying as many neons as I can get my hands on. And I wanted to show you too my little soaps that I had in the mini loaves because they turned out adorable. I did it in the pot swirl. I kind of messed it up trying to get it out the mold too early, but aren't those swirls cool? That looks like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like a rainbow or a unicorn or something like that, but I think I'm going to do a slab mold in the pot and maybe some different colors because I love the way this soap turned out. I really do. So that's one, and here's my other one. Those swirls are just so gosh darn pretty. Look at that, guys. I really love the way that turned out. So in the pot is coming for sure. And then I had like these little bitties here. These I just keep myself. And you know, the more you pour and mix, the lighter they get. So that's why they're so much lighter. But can you believe that's actually the same soap as that? And again, this is fragranced in pear berry, and it just smells delicious. Absolutely. I will be for sure keeping this soap in my line, my collection, just because it's so gosh darn cool looking, and I gotta make some more hippie trip because it was such a fun soap. I just didn't want to do all those spoon plops. But anyway, so let's get to cutting this soap. It was kind of like really soft. Oh, I forget. Let me think, how big do I make these? Let me grab one of my troublemakers because, again, like I said, I don't like to give out in the tall skinny mold like really thin soaps. Did I make these an inch thick? I think I made them just a wee bit thicker than an inch. Let's see. I guess I did make these an inch. That looks pretty good. Because I had started making them a wee bit bigger because they just look really thin, but that looks fine. Oh, you know what? I noticed I had started cutting them a little bit thinner, and then I said, no, let me cut them thicker. So I guess these will be an inch. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and make them an inch. And this is a tall soap anyway, so I think at the end of the day, it's still going to end up being about the same weight as just your regular bar. It's just a different shape, that's all. All right, so yeah, I took this out the mold yesterday, and it was like so soft that I end up like, oh, whoa, look at that. That's so pretty. I end up kind of digging my finger into it a little bit, so that made me mad. Sorry, guys, I just had to get that squill out of the way, but that is beauteous. Look at that. So pretty, and I promise, well, I can't promise you that, but I won't say, oh, that's so pretty, like 15,000 times throughout this entire video. But I was really excited to cut this one. I have another soap that I made. I cannot even touch that one. That one is like complete mush. I don't know why, again. I think it's just, matter of fact, Luana left in one of my comments, one of my subscribers, she was saying she has the same issues too when it's like in the winter. Her soaps just won't firm up. And another one of you said putting salt in my lye solution. I put salt in all of my soap, salt and sugar. If you guys remember how I did my master batch soap, every single bar. So I think, you know, it just has to do with the temperatures in here. It has to, because my soaps have not been firming up. They really haven't. But isn't that just the prettiest thing ever? Oh, it's so bright. That's what makes it so gorgeous. And I didn't know what kind of swirl I was going to get, but I love this. So I'm in love. And I was going to post it on Instagram, but my phone, I got to take it to the shop because ever since I updated it, I can't open like pictures and things that people send me, and I can't send them out as well. So I've just been lazy. I've not wanted to drive to the next city over, but I'm gonna have to because I really have a few pictures that I want to post on Instagram. I just can't. So that's so diddly ox. Okay, here we go. It's so pretty. Oh, this soap just makes me really, really happy. It really does. Those colors are just pure happiness. That's why I named it Happy. And now I'm kind of wondering, I guess you guys will find out by the time it's in my shops what the name is going to be, because it makes me happy. So I kind of want to leave it Happy. I like Groove and Hippie, but I think this soap is going to go back to being happy. Sorry, Gabe. It's just so bright and cheery. I like it. So as it stands at this moment, now, I'm not being mean because there's another soap. I don't know if I already said that, but my other soap, Gabe did name that one. And it's perfect. It actually, the name couldn't be more perfect for it. So he did name that one, but this one just makes me gosh darn happy. And I'm going to try to stop putting my darn fingernails through the top of this soap. Jeez Louise. That's annoying. It's like the third one I've nicked on the top of my fingernail, but they are very tall. That's the problem, because, I just kept mounding it on the top because I'm like, I'm going to try to fit as much as I can in this mold, whatever. But, oh, I'm just looking at my little mini bar next to that. Aren't those just the prettiest things? They're just so cheerful and happy. I just love them. I do. So, I'm excited to ask you guys what you think about soaps and slab molds, but I'm really going to start putting my tall skinny mold and my slab mold to good use. I need to have a variety of different size soaps. I love my regular loaf mold. That is just my go-to mold all the time. I love them, but I do want to start making more soaps in different shapes, and sizes and variations and heights and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to get another tall skinny, because I only have one, and I always kept one because I didn't really make too many. I think I've only made 3 soaps with that tall skinny mold. I just don't know, 4. I just don't make them that much. I think it was these things are super tall. I just looked at them compared to another one of my other soaps, and that thing's huge. But I did my cranberry salsa, my troublemaker is always in the tall skinny. I did Perfect Gentleman, and what was the name of that soap? Pumpkin pie or pumpkin something. That was tall skinny. But yeah, I don't use it too much, so I'm gonna start putting it to good use. And I think the reason why I haven't really used it too much, because I'm too darn lazy to reweigh my loaf, redo my recipe, so I won't have to use little mini loaves to you guys know what I'm trying to say, the extra soap, because I always use 3 pounds of soap and I never change it, and I always know I'm going to have too much when I do the tall skinny, but yet I'm still too lazy to recalculate it. So I'm going to have to sit down and do that and see exactly how much soap that mold holds. So I'm going to do it, but this soap is just the bee's knees. Actually, no, it's not. My other soap is called the bee's knees, but I'm loving it. It's just so cheery. It just puts me in a good mood. I swear I can stare at this soap all day long, and I would be in a great gosh darn mood. I really would. This is just lovely. Who's calling me? Where's my phone? Alright guys, hold on for a second. It's Gabe. Alright guys, sorry about that. People just love calling me. It's just like whenever I make soaps or do a cutting video, people just always find a way to call me. It's like they just know. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome sauce day. I really do, because I had a pretty good day. Despite all, I was like really frustrated at work because I just don't like not understanding stuff. And I finally figured it out, so it's just been a weight off my shoulders. So happy about that. But then come home to cut this beauty just have put me in a stellar mood, because this soap is awesome sauce. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of other colors, and they don't necessarily have to be neon to make another soap like this, because I just love the drop swirl. Between the top, the drop swirl, and the colors is just love, absolutely love. I love it. I really, really love it, guys. I can't say it enough. I do. I'm almost sad that this cutting video is ending soon. All right, and it smells so good. It really does. It's so. It does. It smells like pear. That's for sure. It does smell like pear, but there's a hint of something else in it. It's not just straight pear. But I do like the smell of it. I'm gonna have to get some more of that because I think it fits the soap very well. But oh my goodness gracious, guys, it just smells delicious. And these, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop talking about these swirls, how amazing they are, because you guys can clearly see that on your own. I'm probably getting on your nerves, but every time I look at it, because there's a mirror sitting right in front of me, and I do that when I do my second channel. That's why I leave it there. But I was just holding up and smelling it, and I can see the soap in the mirror, and it just looks even better. So very happy about this. I don't know why I'm just weird like that. It's really hard for me to break out of my comfort zone, and I tried, but then somehow I just kind of climb back in there, because as you guys have seen, I've never done a neon color soap. And I have neons, as you can clearly see. I just never use them. I'm just like, I don't like neons, but I love this. And right here I knock my soap with another soap. Shame, shame. These are just so pretty, sitting off over here, all brightly colored, with a bunch of other soaps I have over here as well. Oh boy. Oh guys, and I want to give a shout out to my awesome sauce buddies at Crossroad Soap Tools. They are back open. I know a lot of you guys had been asking, you know, were they coming back? Yes, they are back. And as well, Jessica, she actually has a channel. She has a YouTube channel making soaps, and she is just the sweetest soul. Oh my goodness. So you guys have to go over there and check her out. And any questions, for those of you who already have cutters, if you have questions, you can ask them right there, because they're there. And okay, so that's exactly 1 inch. Awesome. Yep, you can just ask them right there, and they'll answer anything. And I believe in one of her videos, she was going to have Tanner, her husband, do a video on any, you know, how to use the cutters and things like that and change the wires. So most definitely go check them out. I'm going to put her channel in a link in the section below, so you can go over there and check them out, give them some love, say hey, you know, tell them that I sent you. And just she's just so gosh darn sweet. So most definitely do check out her channel. So this is my last piece, and that's the back, and that's not bad looking at all. Normally when you have like the butt of your soaps, they're just like meh, but that's actually pretty cool looking. So guys, I hope you like my happy soap. If you do, please do give a thumbs up for this gorgeous brightly colored darling. And if you're new to my channel, hello, I am so glad that you are here. If you don't know, I do make making videos, so go right back and look in my playlist, and you'll find every video, even the making of this. So I hope that if you watch this far, you want to go ahead and subscribe and give a thumbs up as well. Guys, I love you. Hugs and kisses. Be amazing and awesome at everything you do, and keep it positive. Until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.